Welcome everyone. This is going to be my channel of me working on cars and tractors and trucks and seeing how far I can jump them or race them or basically anything with a motor and anything that might be exciting. So today, not so exciting unfortunately, I got my work cut out for me today. Got the Elco home and I'm going to get it unloaded, and I got 2 weeks to rip the motor out. Got a 350 Chevy I plan on putting in it, fresh rebuilt, factory 300 horsepower motor, so going to be keeping up with that throughout the next couple weeks as we get that installed. Holley Sniper EFI is going to go on it, so that's going to be the goal. But right now our project is I've got to clean out the garage, make room for my projects, and I got to unload the trailer, load the trailer back up the tractor. So here you can see we got tractors, got the race car. I got to get all that shit out, but first comes first, I got to get the old El Camino out of the trailer and all my engines and other stuff and parts to go with it. So yeah, I'm about to start unloading some blocks, unloading some tools, tires, random stuff I got, mostly El Camino related. And yeah, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we got a good bit of stuff moved. Still got to move the MG, got the tractors moved over yonder, trying to point my finger, and got the trailer emptied out other than the car, other than the Elco, and I got to move the excavator. Gonna do that next, get the MG in the tent, and then go get my brother to help me move that truck caro. Sound good, didn't it? Well, garage is ready for a car. So we go better go bother my brother and tell him it's time to do something. Alrighty. So my brother's on his way over. Plan is, it doesn't run. Had a 305 in it, still does, and I blew it up. Not really sure how I blew it up.
She's smokes. What a pill.
Well, just kind of quit running. Started getting knocked, drove to get gas. No clue why. Anyway. Yeah. Tow it out by the straps, get it off onto the ground, and then we're going to use our little electric tractor to whip it around back into the garage. So, yeah, that might be pretty exciting. So, yesterday, my brother and I got the Elco Camino unloaded, and I thought I was recording the whole time. Turns out I ran out of memory on my phone, so I wasn't recording. Yeah. Anyway, so to get it out, it turned into a whole ordeal because I got sidetracked in the Camino. I'll show you momentarily. And, it sits low, very low, as I've stated before. And so as it was coming off the trailer, it got caught in between the ramp and the dovetail of the trailer with the U-bolts and the heat shield for the exhaust. So that turned into a mess of me holding onto the brakes as my brother jacks up the rear end and sticks boards under it. But we did get it out. We got it in the garage, and last night my good buddy Danner came over and we did a lot of work to get ready to pull the engine out. Right now I just got 3 bell housing bolts, motor mounts, wires on the starter, and power steering pump. Got to unhook that, get all those out, and then this motor will be ready to be jerked out. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I got done so far. So here it is, the El freaking Camino, Cadillac of cars. It's in actually like pretty good shape. Like, I mean, it's got rust there, and 2 little spots on the other side in the same area. But no big deal. Otherwise, it's solid, it's straight. Side pipes, you can see, beautiful. Naturally, you gotta have those. And so here's the engine. It's coming out the 305. It's blown up. The valve covers are off because I gave them to my dad to put on his one car. That's why they're off. But you see I got the carb off, fan, alternator, that stuff. Power steering has to come off yet. The motor mount. I think there might be a fuel line still on the fuel pump right there, yeah. I gotta get that off. And then some bell housing bolts in the back that are a pain. Torque converter bolts are out, and then motor mount's gotta come out. Already got the header bolts out. Don't know if I'm gonna have to actually take the headers off. I remember these headers were a pain to get in, so I'm hoping to just be able to leave them in and just kind of wiggle them out of the way. But we'll see later today, because the plan is to get that thing out in the next couple hours. But show you guys a little more on the Elco. So, I mean, I don't like those wheels. They're not bad, but they're what came on it, so they won't be sticking around. And same on the back. I mean, they're pretty wheels, but just not my taste. Someone originally bedlined it with like actual bed liner, and when I got it, all this was like, someone must use this as a truck because it was all dented and scraped up. So I just took that like Rust-Oleum spray stuff just to kind of make it look nice, which I need to do it again because I was using it as a truck also. I need to do window seals, no big deal, but the interior's dirty. I need to clean it. But new door panels, new carpet, new floor mats. I painted the dash to black, and same with all the plastic pieces. I found those in a junkyard, stripped another El Camino, and then had to paint them. Seats came with the car. They're in really good shape. They're a little faded, but other than that, there's no tears. I put seat brackets in, got my hula girl, threw a tack on it. Gauges I never really hooked up completely before it blew up, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a pretty solid car, all in all. So yeah, there's a little look at the El Camino, and get the motor torn out today. Hopefully in the next few days, get the new one in, get the EFI on it,
and hopefully we can do some Bernies here within the next week or so. That's the goal at least. So now I'm gonna start ripping the engine out and keep you guys updated through. Got the engine out, turned into not as big of an ordeal as what I thought. Uh, End up having to take the exhaust header off of the passenger side because I had to take the starter off to get to one of the bell housing bolts. So a little inconvenience, but everything came out pretty easy. So after that, I noticed with my starter, see that crack? I can't really tell if that shaft's bent. I mean, it sure does look like it, but I don't know if something else is just screwed up inside of it. But yeah, I don't know how that happened, but it did. So gotta get a new starter, no big deal. Which makes me wonder if that's why it was making funny noises when I tried to start it a few months back or what. But regardless, that's how it is now. And here it is, nice and motorless. So I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna spray the hell out of it with a Pro Power, some sort of degreaser, clean it all up, paint it, get rid of stuff I don't need. But here's the old motor. Pretty sure it's blowing up, but by blowing up, I don't mean it's, got a rod shooting out the oil pan. By blowing up, I mean I'm pretty sure it's a spun bearing. But, I mean, guy I bought off, so the guy before him said it was a fresh motor. Yeah. But, yeah, so I'll probably rip the heads off of it and junk it because it's just a 305. I don't know. Figure out something to do with it. Maybe put it in a little garden tractor. We'll see. But, yeah. So that's that. And, so that'll probably finish up this video. This engine pull ended up being a 2-day ordeal with unloading everything. And I mean, we were pretty close last night, but it was like a little after midnight. And Tanner and I, we were just tired. He had to work in the morning, and I was tired. So, yeah, we called it a night. Finished it up today, though. So that's cool. And so, yeah. I'll throw a big shout out to my brother Nate for helping me unload the thing. Because, I mean, that boy was sweating. I never really see him sweat. So that was awesome. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to my buddy Tanner for sitting around in here in the garage and, BSing with me and helping me work on it while we were going at it and help me hold things and hand me tools and stuff like that. He cleaned the spark plugs. That's one big thing he did. So if it doesn't run right, yelling at him. And big thanks to my dad for letting me use his trailer to get the car and a bunch of my other stuff back here and using his truck too. So big shout out to him, and a big shout out to my other brother Tyler for helping me load it all to get it all back here and everything. So yeah, thanks again. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy, and hope you continue to watch my videos.